B3. What up? We are live. What's going on, B3? We're back to keep the downtown, uptown streak rolling. Couldn't let the break table cool off for too long. Had to keep this sucker rolling. Keep adding logs to the fire. What up, what up, what up? Ooh, that is ice cold. We're going to give it just a minute till 10:30 for anyone to pop in. I meant to go live at 10:25, but I didn't the go live button. It wasn't working, so I had to reload and let it reset. Sometimes that happens, but it worked out in my favor because I wanted to use the mic instead of the webcam microphone, and I forgot to set it. So when I reloaded, I was able to reset it, so that worked out. Excited for this one. All right, it's 10:30. We're getting started. We're going to go with a list of ownership first. So we got Bogey, Michael Boger on the Cardinals. Charles Wiley Oxendine on the Falcons. That's Ox. We got Joe Lurch on the Ravens. Stanton Griggs on the Bills. We got Joe Lurch also on the Panthers. Benny Lamp on the Bears. Mike Haralambis on the Bengals. David Matt on the Brownies. We got Joe Lurch on the Cowgirls. Struble back in on Denver. We got Matt Kalinowski in on the Lions. Strictly Business, a.k.a. Jack Strickler, on the Houston Texans. We got Matty V, Mr. Vanover on Indy. Wayne Mowry in on the Jags. We got B3 on the Chiefs. Harlan Beener on the Raiders. Mike Haralambis also on the Chargers. Kevin Paul in on the Rams. David Matt on the Finns. Mike Haralambis on the Vikings. We got Joe Lurch on the Patriots. The Saints and Rattler and Kool-Aid are still out there. Letting them go for 30 if anyone wants to take them before we start. If not, we'll keep them. No big deal. B3 on the G-Men. Jets. B3 on the boys. Jets is going to be Mr. Santiago. Eddie, what's up? Welcome back in, sir. Joe Lurch on the Eagles. We got Benny Lamp on the Steelers. Joe Lurch on the Niners. Strickler in on Seattle. B Friends, Mr. Brian Friends on the Bucks. Tennessee, same thing, still open. If anyone wants to snag them, we'll let them go for $10. Super cheap. If not, we'll keep them. The last spot mojo teams always seem to hit. So we'll roll the dice on the Saints and the Titans right now at the table, as hot as it is, and we'll just keep them if no one wants them. Totally cool with that. The boys will dig chasing a different team. Goody is going to round us out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the player. Now, what are we breaking tonight? Well, we got megas. This time the target variation, which is going to give you the green hyper parallels. We're looking for those ultra rare uptown, downtown duos and hash marks. Plus you're guaranteed one auto or mem. There's way more hits than just those ultra rares listed. Second one, same thing we're chasing. Downtown duo, uptown and hash marks, plus the auto or mem. That's 2 megas. We got the Phoenix Hobby. Guarantees 2 auto, 1 mem. If I move the plastic, you can see that. 2 auto, 1 mem. You got 12 cards per box, 5 cards per pack. In those packs, you're looking for the ultra rare new Color Blast. Those things look nasty. Also the Gridiron Crowns and more. 1 RPA per box. Very nice. New release Phoenix. We got Optic Hobby coming in tomorrow. 10 blasters. That's a half a case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here in the corner. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With these ones, you're looking for the pink parallels because they are the target version. Plus the downtown duo, uptown, and hash marks. Same ultra rares. Autos and mems are possible, though not guaranteed. So we got 10 of those suckers. Boom. Last call for anybody who wants the Saints. The color blasts are thicker cardstock. Interesting. Good to know. So, like what, 55 point? Similar to like a Hollow Heroes in Illusions. What up, Scotty? Last call on the Saints and the Titans. All right, that's good to know. I did not know that. Same with the Kabooms, right? The Kabooms are 55 point. They're a little thicker than all the absolute cards. All right, here we go. It is semi-late, so we're going to move this thing along. But I wanted to break tonight. Like I said, the table's been super hot. Keep that fire rolling all day. Last call on the Saints and the Titans. Titans, we're letting them go for $10. Ooh, 2 security patches. You know that's good. Titans for 10, Saints for 30. If anyone wants them, once we get this thing ripped down, we'll just call it and I will keep them. What I have to do, though, is go back into the post and delete it because one time I had Vanessa likewise jump on them after we had started, but we were about halfway through and I felt terrible. I'm like, damn, dude, like if we were halfway through and it was a decent break, I'd let you keep them, but it's been awful for these two teams. I don't want to make you pay for them when I know already halfway through it's not looking good. So let me get in there and delete that. Saints have a color blast. What is it, Rattler or Alvin Kamara? I was sending Kevin Paul the checklist too, and I totally forgot to look myself more in depth to see who they had. All right, sorry, closed. Gonna keep the Saints and the Titans for the boys. Let's roll, B3. Since no one claimed them, it's Breeze. Oh, that's nice. Saints fans will love that. All right, yeah, I'll keep them. All right, so Saints and the Titans going to the house, to the boys, and we'll get started. Good luck, B3. We got Roquan, George Pickens, Josh Jacobs coming out on a My House. Green Bay, that's going to be Strickler. You got Tavondre Sweat going out to B3, Quay Walker, hash marks auto right off the bat. Rookie Dylan Lobb on the ultra rare hash marks. Raiders, Harlan Benner. What a start, kid. What a start for Harlan. Bang. Rookie running back. Hey, Madison didn't look great. Like the Raiders didn't have great backs last year. That kid could get a shot this year. Jonah Ellis on the hollow going out to Scotty. That we needed to be a Bo Nix, but I got a feeling that one's coming for you, Scotty. Jonah Ellis on the hollow getting Scotty started. We got Jaquan Jackson going out to B3. J.C. Horn, Devonta Smith, Jeremiah Trotter going out to Joe Lurch on the pink hollow. Braylon Allen to the Jets. That's going to be Mr. Santiago. T-Law, Brees Hall, Blake Corum, pink hollow coming out for Kevin Paul. Nice hit there on the Rams, one of the last spot mojo teams. We got J.C. Latham to B3. Keenan Allen, Chavarius Ward. Najee going out to Benny on the hollow. Nate Wiggins, that's going to be Baltimore. Joe Lurch. You got Cortland Sutton, Run CMC, Tip Raymond going out to Bogey on the pink, and Jaheim Bell for Joe Lurch on the Patriots. So not a bad start, B3. Right off the rip, we're hitting dingers with the Dylan Lobb. Like I said, not a huge name, but a rookie super short print auto. We'll take it. We will take it. Yes, sir. All right, we'll get these out of the way. these suckers sleeved up. Trotter on the pink. Uh-oh, we got a pop-up. Blake Corum on the pink. And TIP. What's up, Trey? You're tired? Yeah, so why don't we go lay down? Spring break doesn't mean you have to stay up to midnight. And you were just camping, buddy. Come on, I'll lay you down on the couch real quick. Come on. Ugh. Come here, chicken nugget. All right, sorry about that, guys. Trey, with the interruption. They just got back from camping a couple hours ago, and they are shot. All right. Blaster number 2. Let's get it. First ultra rare out for Harlan. Empty box. You know when you get 2 security tags in a blaster, it's a hit. Every time it's happened, we've hit a big card. It's happened 3 times now. 3 times, 2 security tags in the blaster has resulted in a bigger hit. Not a downtown, but a bigger hit. Oop, we got a swatch in this one. So we got a patch. Sometimes the patch boxes have a bigger hit too. You never know. When people claim they're like, oh, I hit a downtown or whatever, they show all the cards in the box. There's usually a patch there. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Jonathan Taylor, Dawson Knox, Audric Estime, primary colors. That one's going out to Scotty. You got Max Melton for Bogey, Chuba, Grady Jarrett, Troy Franklin on the hollow. All right, you're getting color right away, Scotty. We'll take it. We just got to advance it. Marshawn Nealon going out to the Cowgirls. That's going to be Joe Lurch. Drake London, Dak Prescott, Maserati Marv on the pink. Nice hit, Bogey. AJ Barner for the Seahawks. That is going to be Strickler. You got Trey Hendrickson, Evan Ingram, Rome Odunze coming out on the hollow. That's Benny. Benny getting some color now. Flournoy going out to Joe Lurch. You got Michael Pittman Jr., Jordan Love, Scary Terry on the play action. That's going to be Goody. And then Edrin Cooper for Strickler on Green Bay. You got Kyler Murray holding back our hit. Let's bring the back to the front. It is Jerzon Newton. Man, that needed to be JD5. Jerzon going out to Goody. You got Javon Bullard. That's going to be Strictly Business. Kyler Murray holding back. Adonai Mitchell, Blue Hyper on the mem. Indy. Matty V. Mr. Vanover on the Hyper Adonai Mitchell. Nice hit. Getting him. I think you hit one of these actually last break, Maddie. Pretty sure you hit Liatu Lafu or Liatu Latu and Adonai Mitchell, if I'm remembering correctly. Maserati Marv on the pink. Nice hit. We got Jersey. Edge. Mr. Odunze. This would have been better if it was Caleb, but we'll take the start. Nice one for Benny. Scotty on the board as well with Troy. This kid flashed last year, showed some speed, the ability to take the top off. All right. I figured you'd have the inside scoop for us, Scotty, on Phoenix. Figured you'd be on some stream watching the preview of Phoenix, what it looked like, what comes out, what teams are hot, what to expect. You usually have a pretty good handle on Phoenix right when it drops. Got that inside scoop. All right. Number 3. Come on, baby. We got a security tag and an empty box. Yeah, Optic usually is a fast start. Once those downtowns and uptowns get flowing, tables get hot, and then people just want to ride that run. We've pulled quite a few of them this year from Donruss and now Optic between downtown and uptown. But yeah, we've been pretty lucky. Braden pulled a Tyreek Hill the other day. We've had quite a few. Jalen Hurts, Trayvon Diggs, my homies on the My House. Nice hit there for B3. AJ Barner going out to Strickler. You got Garrett Wilson. Lamar Waddle on a hollow. That is Miami. David Matt. You got Kamani Vidal going out to the Chargers. Mike Haralambis. Darius Slayton. Josh Jacobs. Ben Sinat. More color for Goody Goody. That's not JD5. Still a nice little tight end hit. Chris Broswell going out to Be Friends. Kendre Miller. Miles Sanders, Chris Jenkins going out to the Bengals. Mike Haralambis on a pink. Max Melton for Bogey. You got Jabril, Zeke, Jeremiah Trotter on the hollow. Philly, Joe Lurch, nice one there. Xavier Worthy holding back the hit. No, it's not a hit. No patch. Worthy going out to B3. Jacoby, Ty Algier, Dejon Edwards coming out for Pittsburgh. That's going to be Benny. And then Jonathan Brooks on the rated for Joe Lurch. Mr. Mahomes. Got to make room for him. Little pink Dijon. Worthy. butter heating up. And Ben Sinnott. All right, so 3 boxes in. Pretty decent start. That hash marks kind of got us off real quick. All right, good. Bench is good. Good to go. All right, number 4. Empty box. Security tag. Come on, baby. Was hoping to see a second security tag. Wah, wah. All right, here we go. Zach Charbonnet leading it off. Romeo Dobbs. You got a best tutties. AR and MPJ going out to Matty Vanover. Terrion Arnold. Detroit, Matt Kalinowski. You got George Kittle, Adam Thielen. Braylon Trice going out to the Falcons. That's going to be Ox on a hollow. You got JD5 coming out for Goody Goody. TJ Watt, DeForest Buckner. Jeremiah Trotter on color again for Joe Lurch. Aldrich Estime going out to Scotty. You got Justin Fields, Deshaun Watson. Blake Corum on a pink back again for Kevin Paul. Nice hit. Kool-Aid for the boys. You got Saquon, James Conner, Travis Etienne on a hollow. That's going to be Wayne Maury. Then you got DJ James going out to the Seattle Seahawks and Strickler. Jeremy Ruckert, Lil Jordan, Lad McConkey on a hollow going out to Mike Haralambis. Very nice. And then a little MPJ, Michael Penix Jr. popping out on a rated for Ox right at the end. Nice lad. Corum coming out again for Kevin. Estime. Trotter. JD5. Boom. Boom. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's see here. Washington. I think I got everybody taken care of. All right, good. Podium set, bench is set. Let's keep it rolling. Number 5. This will put us halfway through the blasters. Empty box. Security tag. Only one. All right, here we go. Hutchie leading it off. Higbee. Eric All on the hollow. Going out to Cincinnati. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. MPJ back again. Mr. Penix for Ox. You got Drake London. Devon Achan. Eric All on a pink going out to Mike Haralambis. So a hollow and a pink. You got DJ James for Strickler. Kyler. Sam Darnold. Maserati Marv back again on a pink. Another one for Bogey. Kool-Aid going out to B3. You've got Xavier McKinney. Zach Charbonnet. Saquon on a hollow. That's going to be Joe Lurch. Jace McClellan for Ox on a rated. Kyle Hamilton, Rashad White, my homies on a lighted up. Nice insert there for Patrick Mahomes and B3. You got Roman Wilson for Benny Lamp on the rated. Josh Allen, the other one. Will Levis, Jerzon back again on a pink. Come on, goody, goody. And then Devontae Walker on the rated for Baltimore. Joe Lurch. Jerzon Newton's hot right now. Jersey. Mahomes trying to heat up. Eric All heating up. Little Penix times 2 now. All right, so that puts us halfway through our blasters with a hash marks hit so far. Hash marks. All right, bench is good. Get a swig of seltzer. What up, Unky Boom? 21-year-old saw a bug in her room. Get out of here at that. That's too funny. Oh, man. I guess that's what it's like to have girls. All right, B3, here we go. Number 6. Come on, baby. Come on. Security tag. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mostert, Deontay, BTJ on the play action, going out to Jacksonville. Wayne Mowry, nice one there. Devin Culp for Brian Friends. You got Cooper Kupp, Zaire, Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the hollow. Nice one there for the G-Men. Ray Davis going out to Stanton on a rated. You got Derwin, Chubby, Marshawn Lloyd for Strickler on a pink hollow. Polk going out to Joe Lurch on the Patriots. You got Justin Herbert, Michael Wilson, Ennis Rakestraw Jr. on the pink going out to Matt Kalinowski. You got Will Richard from Minnesota. That is going to be Mike Haralambis. Zamir White, Zach Allen, Micah Parsons on the hollow going out to Joe Lurch on the Cowgirls. Joe Milton coming out for Joe Lurch. You got Jonathan Allen, Josh Allen, Spencer Rattler to B3 and the boys on the pink. And then Brendan Rice going out to Mike Haralambis on the Bolts. Nice hollow for Rattler. We'll get him on the board. This kid's going to be good. Tyrone Tracy. And that's a nice little card for him. Surprised they have him as a rated rookie because he was such a late round pick. 3rd round, I think. 3rd or 4th. Boom. Good to go. Get the bench ready. Good. All right. Going to box number 7. I got a message. Santi, got you. All right. Number 7. Numero 7. Empty. Security tag. Still buzzing. All right. Here we go. Javante, Danny Dimes, Theo Johnson on a pink hollow coming out for the boys on the G-Men. Jatavian Sanders, that's going to be Carolina. Joe Lurch. Mark Andrews, Alvin Kamara, Jaden Daniels on the My House. Nice one there. Goody. We'll take it. Adisa Isaac going out to the Ravens. Joe Lurch. Then you got Luke Musgrave, Antonio Gibson, Zach Allen on the hollow for Scotty, Jordan Travis going out to the Jets and Santi. You got Deontay Johnson, Justin Jefferson, Jay Jetta, JC Latham on the pink hollow for the boys. You got Ricky Pearsall for the Niners, San Fran, Joe Lurch, Zaire, Janu, Braylon Allen coming out for Eddie Santiago. Nice pink hollow there. You got Jamari Thrash for David Matt on a rated. ATN, Peppers, Chris Jenkins on a hollow again. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. And then Jared Verse for Kevin Paul, your runner-up. Actually, I think he got Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think it was Jared Verse. Either that or he was runner-up. Bruh, get in there. Nice little insert for JD5 on the My House. Trying to get him started. Little pink rookie tight end in the throwback Centennial uniform for the G-Men. Nice pink for the Jets. Ricky Pearsall. Jay Travis. And Jatavian. All right. 3 to go. Come on, man. Time to heat up there, blasters. Let's go. Making sure the bench is in order. All right, we're good. Number 8. Numero ocho. One of my lucky numbers. Grab some extra top loaders up here. It's a dented box, so you never know. Empty box with 2 security tags. Dented box and 2 tags. You know that's hitting. You know that's hitting. That's one of those 85% of the time it hits every time. For sure. Come on, lucky number 8. Come on, baby. Come on. Gotta be something. All right, here we go. Von Miller. Ramondre Stevenson. Dalton Kincaid on a hollow. Buffalo. Stanton. Braden Frisk going out to Kevin Paul on a rated. You got Evan Ingram. Tua. Will Shipley on a pink hollow. That's going to be Philly. Joe Lurch. Kamari Lassiter on a rated. That's Houston. Ryan Latimer. You got Keenan Allen, Jonnu Smith, Johnny Wilson, another Eagle Hollow going out to Joe Lurch on the pink. You got Adonai Mitchell for Matty Vanover, Aiden Hutchinson, Justin Jefferson. You got a hollow for Xavier Worthy. That's B3. Javon Baker going out to the Patriots, Joe Lurch. You got Drake London, Antonio Gibson. Hidden potential is Roman Wilson for the Steelers. That's going to be Benny Lamp. Rook Aurora Roro for Ox on the Falcons. You got Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara, Brian Thomas Jr. on the pink hollow. That is Wayne Mowry. Nice one there. And then Mr. Dylan Lobb coming back out again for Harlan. Dang, I would have thought there would have been a bigger hit. Dented box and 2 security tags. We just got played with. They played with our emotions. Beautiful BTJ, though. We'll take that at least. Nice consolation prize. Same with the Xavier Worthy. Nice hollow there. Eagles getting a ton of color. All right. All right, bench is good. Number 9 on the Blasters. We might need the Mega to save us. We got to do some serious making up to do here with these last 2. Empty box. Security tag. Little uptowns, little downtowns. We need something. Come on, baby. Come on. All right, here we go. Grady Jarrett, Chris Godwin, Hayden Hurst on the hollow, going out to Mike Haralambis, J.C. Latham for the boys. You got Grady Jarrett, Josh Palmer, Malik Neighbors coming out on the pink. There we go. Nice one there for the G-Men. Will Richard, Vikings. That is Mike Haralambis. You got Ferguson, Kyron Williams, Devontae Walker, Baltimore, Joe Lurch. Nice one there. Jalen Polk going out to Joe Lurch as well. You got Sky Moore, Byron Young, Jonnu on a hollow. David Matt, Ray Davis going out to Buffalo. That's Stanton. You got Zach Moss, Jalen Waddle, Caleb Williams on your rookie recruits. That is going to be Benny Lamp. Devin Culp for B Friends. You got AR, Jordan Addison, Roman Wilson on the pink hollow for Benny. And then Luke McCaffrey going out to Goody Goody on the base. Rated. So Caleb finally popping out. Nice Neighbors. We'll take that. Now we just need a nice Brock Bowers. Although we got Lob already. But we got the top 3 receivers. Color. Maserati Marv. BTJ. Malik. Now we get a little Bowers. We'll be set for the receivers. Okay. Getting the bench in order real quick. I knew we had another BTJ. Get him up there. All right, bench is good. Last blaster. Come on, baby. We started off with a hash marks. We need to end with something else that's big. End with a downtown or an uptown. Security tag, empty box. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't let us down. Give us something here. Always just one card away from a big drastic change. You never know. Never know what could happen. All right, here we go. Good luck. Seedy. Cam Jordan. Romeo Dobbs is your hollow. That is Strickler. Cooper DeJean coming out for Joe Lurch. You got Kyle Pitts, Derek Carr, Jaheim Bell on a pink for for Joe Lurch. Torrey Taylor going out to Benny Lamp on the rated. You got DeAndre Swift, Ramondre, Best Tutties, Mike Evans, and Shake and Bake. Nice one there for B Friends. JJ McCarthy finally showing up for Minnesota. That's Mike Haralambis. You got Jordan Addison. Sunday Kings for the Vikings. Mike Haralambis on the ultra rare. Aaron Jones. So we got a hash marks out the first ultra rare and a second one, Aaron Jones, out of the last. Not bad. We'll take it. We will take it. Minka going out to Benny on the hollow. Tyrone Tracy back for B3. Joe Burrow, Jeremy Ruckert, Tavondre Sweat for B3. Anthony Gould for Matty Vanover. You got Stroud, Shake and Bake, Jaquan Jackson for B3, and Xavier Worthy for B3. Not bad. We'll take it. We will take it. I prefer the uptown to the downtown, but we'll take the ultra rares any way we can get them. Nice hit, Mikey. Brian Friends, I think that Bucks Best Tutties was the first card we had that even came out for the Bucks, besides Devin Culp. But no Jalen McMillan or Bucky Irving yet. That's wild. All right. Just getting the bench in order real quick. All right, bench is good. We go on to the megas. Empty box. All right, first mega. First target mega. I don't see a thick card, so maybe an auto? Could be. Dawson Knox, Jeff Okuda, Juju, Hawkinson, Malik Neighbors on the 2014 retro. Very nice. Was hoping to get that eventually. 2014 retro. I remember when I called it like the 1957 retro. Yeah, it's 2014. Malik Cooper DeJean also coming out for Strickler, then for Joe Lurch, and then Torrey Taylor coming out for Benny Lamp. We got Bijan, Amon Ra, Singletary, Olave, Lad McConkey on the green hyper. That is gorgeous. Beautiful card. Mike Haralambis starting to heat up on his teams. Look at that. Lad McConkey. Bang. Nice hit. There you go, Mikey. All right, we got Keon Coleman going out to Buffalo. That's Stanton Griggs. Then you got Kendre Miller, Dak Prescott, Breece Hall, Sexy Dexy. Signature series is Dylan Johnson. Bang. That one going out to the Carolina Panthers. Joe Lurch. Panthers always seem to find a hit, man. Was that in there? I feel like there's a piece of plastic in there. Dylan Johnson. There you go, Joe. Joe Lurch with the signature series bonus auto going out to the Panthers. But that's not it. This kid's on fire right now. Harlan Dylan Lobb on the orange scope rated rookie. That's going to be numbered, I think, to 74, 79. 79, 29 out of 79. Nice hit again on Dylan Lobb. Bang. Beautiful card. 29 out of 79. I don't know which one to put in the front. I kind of like that one. Kind of like that. The view of that one better. Jawar Jordan going out to Houston. Ryan Latimer. You got Anthony Gould for Matty Vanover. Then you got Jordan Love, Evan Ingram, George Pickens, Devonta Smith, Drake May finally coming out on a passing grade. That one going to Joe Lurch on the Patriots. You got Rakestraw for Matt Kalinowski. Spencer Rattler coming back out, B3. Ferguson, Grady Jarrett, Charvarius Ward, Christian McCaffrey, Blake Corum on the green hyper. Going out to Kevin Paul. Little beginner's luck heating up on Corum. Marshawn Lloyd going out to Green Bay. That's Strickler. Then you got Slayton, Zach Moss, Sky Moore, Mike Evans, DK, and Jeremiah Trotter on a green hyper color match. Another nice Philly color card for Joe Lurch. Benson going out to Bogey, and Cade Stover going out to Ryan Latimer. So a strong mega there. We'll take that. 2 hits out of that sucker. Back to back on the Dylan Johnson auto and the Dylan Lob. 2 Dylans spelt differently. We will take it. Got to get Corum up on a podium now. He's got 3 color. Finally get Drake May up on a podium. And the Patriots. All right, so mega number 1 in the books. Going on to mega number 2. Got the Rams up on a podium now. Patriots on a podium. Got the Panthers on a podium. All right, we're good. Mega number 2 before Phoenix. We got a few nice hits so far. A couple of autos. A couple of ultra rares. Some numbered. Still looking for our uptown or downtown. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Looks like we got a patch in this one. Oop, I just knocked down Jaden Daniels. It's all right. We recovered him. Boom. Safe. All right, good. Swig real quick. The Lob Rainbow started up. All right, here we go. Tajay, Mike Evans, Quay Walker, J.C. Horn, Chris Broswell going out to Brian Friends on the green hyper. Shipley to Joe Lurch, Johnny Wilson to Joe Lurch. You got Jacoby, Scary Terry, Cortland Sutton, Roquan Smith, Xavier Worthy on the 2014 retro. So we got Neighbors, then we got Worthy. Ricky Pearsall going out to San Fran, Joe Lurch. You got Jamari Thrash for David Matt. Spiller, Diggs, Keenan Allen, Sunday Kings, DeAndre Swift. Another ultra rare coming out. This one for the Bears and Benny Lamp. Bang. Nice hit for the Bears. Boom. Pair of Sunday Kings coming out. Kamani Vidal going out to the Chargers. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. Jordan Travis going out to the Jets. Eddie Santiago. You got Zach Allen, Devon Achane, Tyler Higbee, Amari Cooper, Trey McBride. Jalen Polk is your hidden potential. Joe Lurch. Drake May, Joe Lurch. Odunze, Benny Lamp. Harrison Smith, Sam Darnold, Bajan, ATN, AJ Barner on the green hollow going out to Seattle. Strickler, Malik Washington for Miami, and David Matt. You got Michael Wilson, Joey Bosa, Jared Goff, Dalton Kincaid, Amon-Ra St. Brown is your blue hyper. Donruss Threads going out to Matt Kalinowski on the PC. Nice one there for the Lions. They needed to pick me up. Zach Moss is your hollow, Mike Haralambis. Then you got Jatavian for Joe Lurch and Adisa Isaac for Baltimore. Also, Joe Lurch. All right, so no downtown or uptown today, but we did have quite a few ultra rares with the hash marks and Sunday Kings. So we'll take it. I mean, pretty decent break overall, and we still got Phoenix to go. Still got Phoenix. Nice one there for Matt Kalinowski on the PC. Trying to get to my thick sleeves. Jeez. Couldn't get my hand in there. Nice patch, too, for Kalinowski. Nice color match. Heck yeah. Nice hit, Matt. Drake May. Polk. Vidal. Worthy. And last but not least, Broswell. All right, so that puts Optic in the books. Moving on to Phoenix. Brighter and bigger and brighter things for those of you that are still looking for a hit or two. Bigger and better things. Just get the bench in order real quick. Got Rake Straw to join Amon Ra. All right. We are good. We are good. Next break, when I'm off of Denver, they're going to hit everything known to man. They're going to hit all of them. All right, Phoenix. Let's go. You'll see a downtown, an uptown, a color blast, all that next break, buddy. It's exactly how it works. Seen it one too many times. All right. Empty box. Let's go. Phoenix. One of my favorite of the year. Always love Phoenix time. Phoenix o'clock is a great time. And that's got a hit in it, so we're going to send it down to the bottom. That one's got a hit in it for sure. Push that garbage down a little bit. That one's got a hit in it for sure, too, unless it's a blank. It's not a blank. Not a blank. Although I'm starting to think that there is blanks in them again because there is, but I'm not taking it out because I don't want to show the hits, and usually the blanks are covering some kind of a hit. That one's not a blank, so we're going to move that one down to the bottom. And this one is a blank. So we're going to leave it on top. All right. We are set. All right, here we go. We got Khalil Mack leading us off with the Mack attack. Dre Greenlaw. Zaire Franklin. We know we got a blank because I saw it. Behind it is Carson Steele on a rookie rising going out to KC and B3. You got Jordan Travis on the hollow. That is numbered 354 out of 399. The silver. The Jets, Santiago, nice one. Joe Mixon and D-Hop. So there's our blank. Jets officially getting on a podium. And you got Mr. Carson Steele. me grab the rest of the Jets. Got him. Okay. Continuing right on down the line. We'll go to there. All right, we got Trey Hendrickson. Jacoby Brissett on a little sparkle. That is not numbered. But Jacoby Brissett on the silver wave. That one going to go out to the Patriots and Joe Lurch. Then you got Eric All going out to Cincy, Mike Haralambis, Bucker, Olave, Myles Garrett, a Contours Latu, rookie Contours Latu. Those are not numbered. Going out to Matthew Vanover. Nice hit there. Maserati Marv for Bogey coming out. Another nice one. Then you got Justin Simmons. You got DJ Moore holding back a silver. That is Xavier McKinney for the Packers and Strickler. That one also not numbered. Not numbered. Green Bay Strickler. You got your blank and then a Contours. That one might be numbered. No, that one's just a Contours Prism. So that is Miami. David Matt, nice hit there. That one is like lit up like a Christmas tree, unlike the other one. Here's a big card. Cooper DeJean, red. That is going to be numbered. And that's going to be a pretty penny for Joe Lurch. Coop DeJean is hot. Lock in there, Coop DeJean. 120 out of 299 for the Eagles. Joe Lurch, nice hit. Nice hit on the Coop. There are too many Eagles hits right now. I don't think I can even come close to fitting them all on a podium. Dang. All right, Maserati Marv. Got to get him back there. Cardinals. You got the Colts Latu. This is the base Contours because it's not shiny. But then you got the shiny one for Tyreek Hill and the Fins. Look at that. Beautiful card. Just not numbered. David Matt. We'll still put it up on a podium because that thing's pretty. All right, we'll get the base out of the way. No, we got some Dolphins back here somewhere. There we go. Found them. Found the Dolphin. One Malik Washington. All right. Continuing down. Let's get a few more top loaders up here, actually. Running low. All right. We'll go to there. Bijan. Jahmyr Gibbs. Rashad White. You got Foye Alukun on the hollow. I think those are numbered. They are. 231 out of 399 for the Jags. That is going to be Wayne Maury on the Foyer. Scotty getting Troy Franklin. David Montgomery. Keenan Allen. Logan Wilson. Ladd McConkey on the rookie rising. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. And then JD5 on the wave. I do not believe that is numbered, but goody needed that little pick-me-up. Not numbered, but a beautiful color on the Jaden Daniels. Nice hit. Troy Franklin showing up a bunch there, Scotty. We need Bo. All right. Jay Jetta, Amari Cooper, Michael Pittman Jr., Devontae Adams for the Jets. That's going to be numbered to 399 as well. Eddie Santiago on the Devontae Adams to 399. Very nice. And now you got the Jordan Travis and the Devontae Adams to match. Nice hit, Santi. Audric Estime going out to Scotty. You got Slayton, Deontay, Trey Tucker, Ben Sinnott on the rookie rising. That's going to be numbered. No, it's not. Never mind. I was kidding. Ben Sinnott, nice little rookie rising there for Goody Goody. JD5 back again for Goody Goody. Then you got Shake and Bake. My homies always gets a sleeve. And then Patrick Queen on a green auto going out to the Steelers. Benny Lamp on the PC. Patrick Queen, and you're going to love this, Benny. Get ready for this. Patrick Queen on the green auto, numbered 25 out of 25. Little B3 101. Bang. Nice hit. Nice hit for the Steelers. Benny on another PC hit. Get the base out of there. Definitely pays to take your PC sometimes. Not all the times, but sometimes. We're losing cards on the Washington podium. There we go. That should hold at least for the next few minutes. Jets and Devontae. So Eddie Santiago on the last spot mojo team getting a matching rookie quarterback and receiver. Although I don't think Devontae Adams is sticking around, but my homies always gets a sleeve. Always, always. What do we got here? Little Travis Kelce red color match. It's like a gnat. Color match Kelce. 15 out of 299. Nice hit there for the Chiefs. We'll take that. Very nice. KC on the board with a beautiful color match red Chief. All right, Terrion Arnold. That one going out to Matt Kalinowski. You got the Gus Bus, Chris Jones, Romeo Dobbs holding back a blank. So I was right. I got our hits all the way down at the bottom, so I did that right at least. All right. We got a treasured tandems, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. That's an Eagles hit. Going out to Joe Lurch on the treasured tandems. It's an interesting one. Have not seen that before. I think that we have a gold here for Mike Carolambis, which would make sense because he's on a roll. Look at how gorgeous this card is. Look at the color on this thing. Look, come into focus. Look at that. Beautiful card. Be numbered to 10. Nope, I thought it was a gold. 3 out of 125. That is way too gorgeous of a card to just be 3 out of 125, but I guess that's it. Nice hit for Mike Carolambis, though, on the Vikings. We'll take it. Wish it was JJ. All right, we got Joe Burrow, Tyler Lockett holding back, Trey Benson, 6 out of 49. Bogey stays hot. Bang! 2-color RPA for Trey Benson and the Cardinals. Wow, nice card. Bogey. That's going to be like a 130 maybe? Maybe even bigger than a 130. Yep, that's thicker than a 130. Going to need to go to the next size up. $165. Like a glove. Beautiful card. Where are the Cardinals at? There they are. All right. Baltimore, Joe Lurch. This is a nice one. A black and blue Lamar Jackson. Black and blue or black and purple. Look at the color on that. 229 out of 249 for the Ravens. Lamar. We'll take that. Let's get these out of the way. We got a few for Lamar. Making sure I didn't leave anyone out. Nope, we're good. All right. Let's go down to our last hit here. We got Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's B3. Then you got Amon-Ra. Scary Terry is the one holding back the hit, so we're going to bring them back to the front. Josh Jacobs stays hot. Oh, wait, that was Aaron Jones before. Josh Jacobs getting the blue and black, numbered 179 out of 249. Strickler, Green Bay on a last spot mojo team. You got Jersey back again. He's been hot all day. And then Scary Terry holding back. My homies. 29 out of 199. A very plain patch. Very plain little patch, but I will take it. That is a nice little patch, numbered 29 out of 199. It's called the Pandora patch. You would think it would be like a Pandora background. That would have been awesome. Pandora patch, Patty Mahomes, going out to B3. I'll take it. Any Mahomes is a good Mahomes. My homies to 199. All right, B3. Not bad. Not bad. Not as hot as our last one, but definitely not a bad break either. We did pretty good. We did okay. I mean, the Sunday Kings are great. Once you see the downtowns and the uptowns, you're kind of hoping for them. You're like, damn, those are pretty. Nothing wrong with the Sunday Kings either, or the Rookie Kings. I just feel like we left a little on the table if we don't get a downtown or an uptown. There's just such big hit potential there. I'd love to pull you guys each one or two every break, man. That's where I want to be. That's where I'd like to be. All right, let's get ready for our recap. Recap time. Dang, running low on penny sleeves. I got to get an order for another case in. We have a Optic Hobby coming in tomorrow, so we'll probably do a little Optic Hobby break. Man, it's expensive though. I was so disappointed when I saw the price tag, but I was like, man, we've every year we only get a couple of the Optic Hobby boxes, but we pulled some nasty downtowns out of Optic Hobby that it's hard to pass on entirely. It's hard to pass completely. Okay. I think we're ready to get this recap spinning. Let's get the garbage out of the way. In just a second here. While I get the bench situated. All right. Let's go there. And these. Just organizing the bench real quick. We moved quick through this one, so I didn't stay on top of it as much as I usually do during the break. But we're almost there. All right, good. So the rookies are there. We're going to throw this up there with Green Bay, the My House. For the recap. I think we're good. Get the racks out of the way. Racks on racks on racks. All right. Let's get this recap figured out. So I think big winner of the night was probably Dylan Lobb. No Brock Bowers, though. That's interesting. There we go. Okay. Now where to? Okay. Just about there, B3. Tyler Lockett signing a 1-year deal with the Titans. Dang. Lockett headed to Tennessee. Dang. All right. That portion of the recap is done. Let's get these guys over here. All right, there's the recap in its entirety. How many racks we need? Looks like just over one. Perfect. All right. Almost there, B3. Almost there. I'm just going to sleeve these suckers up because there's only like 10 of them. And that'll make the entire cleanup process a lot easier. Again, not a ton of hollows tonight. It's like 10 or 12, but not a ton. I feel like some breaks we get like 30 and some breaks we get like 10. All right. That's done. That is check, check, and check. Looks like we had like 12, 13 of them. Still way less than we usually do. Boom. All right, we're good. Get a swig of seltzer here. We're going to go right through it. Good night, Scotty. Orange Scope Knicks would be nasty because that's a color match too. That would be a beautiful card. All right, here we go. Strictly Business, Jack Strickler on the AJ Barner Green Hyper. Cade Stover going out to Houston. Ryan Latimer on a rated. Best Tutties to Brian Friends. That's Mike Evans and Shake and Bake. Then you got Chris Broswell on a Green Hyper. Going to the Niners. Joe Lurch got Ricky Pearsall twice. David Matt and the Brownies. Jamari Thrash twice. You got Ray Davis on a rated twice to Stanton and then Keon. Tavondre Sweat on a pink for B3 on the Titans. J.C. Latham on a pink and Jaquan Jackson on a pink. A little bit of color for Tennessee there, a little $10 team. Jenkins on a pink twice going out to Mike Carolambis. You got Eric All on a Phoenix base, all on a pink, and all on a hollow. Nice night in volume for the Bengals there. Kevin Paul on the Rams. Getting Jared Verse. Blake Corum on a pink twice. Blake Corum on the Green Hyper. So not a terrible night there on the Rams. Jonah Ellis going out to Scotty on a hollow. You got Aldrick Estime on a Phoenix base. Then on an Optic rated base. Primary colors base. Troy Franklin on a Phoenix base. Franklin on the pink Optic hollow. B3 on the Saints getting Rattler on a base and Rattler on a pink hollow. And then Matt Kalinowski on the Lions getting Terrion Arnold on a Phoenix base, Rakestraw on a pink hollow, and then a blue Hyper Threads Amon Ra. Decent little PC hit there for you. Then we drop down to the Colts, Matty V, Mr. Vanover, Best Tutties, AR, and MPJ. You got Anthony Gould on a base twice. Contours, Latu. Nice little short print there. Adonai Mitchell on a rated. Mitchell on the rookie phenom, Blue Hyper. Going to the Chargers, Mike Haralambis getting Kamani Vidal on a Green Hyper. Brendan Rice on a rated. You got Lad McConkey, rookie rising base. McConkey on a pink hollow. McConkey on a Green Hyper. Nice night for the Chargers. G-Men, the boys, and B3 getting Theo Johnson on a pink hollow. Tyrone Tracy on the rated. Tyrone Tracy on the hollow. Leak on the 2014 retro. Leak on the pink hollow. Nice night for the Giants. Jaheim Bell going out to Joe Lurch on the Patriots on the pink. Jalen Polk twice on a rated. Polk on the hidden potential. You got Joe Milton on a rated, Drake May on a passing grade, Drake May on a base. Braylon Trice going out to Ox on the hollow. Then you got MPJ, the other MPJ, Michael Penix twice. Miami, David Matt on a rated. Also got the Contours Prism, Tyreek Hill, very nice. BTJ going out to Wayne Maury on the play action and on the pink hollow. And then a numbered Foye Alukun, 231 out of 399 on the Phoenix. Braylon Allen going out to Edwin Santiago. Eddie getting the Braylon Allen rated. Braylon Allen pink, Optic hollow. Devontae Adams on the Phoenix, numbered to 399. Nice card there. Then you got Jordan Travis twice, and then Jordan Travis numbered to 399. So great little break for Ed on the Jets there. Little last spot mojo spot. Green Bay, Strickler, also a last spot mojo spot. Edrin Cooper, Marshawn Lloyd on a pink Optic hollow. You got Josh Jacobs on a My House. Josh Jacobs on the black and blue. That is numbered to 249. Nice night for the Packers. Dropping all the way down. All right, Ravens, Baltimore, Joe Lurch getting Nate Wiggins on a rated, Devontae Walker on a rated and a pink hollow, and then Lambjack on the black and blue, numbered to 249. Eagles, Joe Lurch, Philly, getting the treasured tandems, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown on the insert, Jeremiah Trotter twice on a pink, Trotter on the color match, Green Hyper, Trotter on the hollow. You got Johnny Wilson on a pink, Will Shipley on a pink, Cooper DeJean on a base twice, and then Coop on the red and black. Nice one there on the rookie, numbered to 299. Nice night for Joe on the Eagles. Jonathan Brooks coming out for Joe Lurch, Jatavian Sanders twice, and then the signature series, Dylan Johnson on the bonus auto. B3 on the Chiefs, getting the Carson Steele rookie rising. Xavier Worthy on a rated twice. Worthy on the 2014 retro. Worthy on the hollow. Then you got Travis Kelce on the black and red as well. That is numbered to 299. 15 out of 299. Little Mahomes jersey number. Speaking of Mahomes, you got a My House. You got to light it up. And you got the Pandora swatch or Pandora patch. Patrick Mahomes, Pandora patch, numbered to 199. Nice night for B3 on the Chiefs, the Chieftains. Okay. Dropping down to the Commanders. You got Jerzon Newton, a.k.a. Dirty Jersey, on the pink optic hollow twice. Luke McCaffrey on a rated. Ben Sinnott on a pink optic hollow. Ben Sinnott on the Prism rookie rising. Nice wave there. JD5 on a Phoenix. JD5 on a rated. JD5 on a My House. JD5 on the silver wave out of Phoenix. Not numbered, but a nice night for Washington. Dropping down to the Bears. Benny Lamp getting Rome Odunze on a rated. Rome Odunze on the hollow. Caleb Williams on the rookie recruits. Nice little short print. And then a DeAndre Swift ultra rare Sunday Kings. Very nice. Out of Optic with the ultra rare case hit. Going down to the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy for Mike Haralambis. Dallas Turner on the black and yellow. That is numbered to 125. And then a Sunday Kings, Aaron Jones on the ultra rare or case hit. Nice night for Mike Haralambis. Then we drop to the Cardinals. You got Trey Benson. Wait a minute. He was supposed to be down there. You got Tip Raymond on a pink hollow going out to Bogey. Maserati Marv on a Phoenix base. Maserati Marv on a pink hollow twice. Trey Benson on a rated. Trey Benson on the rookie phenom RPA out of Phoenix. Blue. That is numbered 6 out of 49. Is it going to focus? Six out of 49. Now that it's back in focus finally. Beautiful card. Nice hit, Bogey. Nice hit. All right, dropping down to Benny Lamp one more time, this time on the Steelers. Dejon Edwards on a pink hollow. Roman Wilson on a base. Roman Wilson on a hidden potential. Roman Wilson on a pink hollow. And then Patrick Queen on the green Phoenix. Nice vet auto there on the PC, numbered 25 out of 25 on the B3 101. Nice hit for Benny Lamp. And last but not least, we got Harlan Benner on the Raiders, picking up Dylan Lobb on a rated. Dylan Lobb on an orange scope. Beautiful card for the rookie, numbered 29 out of 79. And then the ultra rare hash marks auto. Dylan Lobb back again. Great night for Harlan. Harlan on the Raiders crushed it. Getting myself back in order here, B3, so bear with me just a second. Then we're going to call it a night because I am tired. There we go. Beautiful. All right, B3. We're going to call this a night. More on the free break to come tomorrow. Hopefully I should have that just about squared away. So more details on that tomorrow. And then just a heads up, Optic Hobby coming in tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled. B3, thank you guys for getting this thing done so we could break tonight. And hopefully I'll see you guys very soon with Optic Hobby. B3, we out.